Hello, Aries. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your December 2019 reading. Aries, if you'd like to enter into a draw for a private reading with me worth 120 Australian dollars, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, click like on this video, and leave a comment about how this reading resonates with you, along with a yellow heart emoji in that comment, and you'll get an entry into the draw. Now, you can enter as many times as you like. All you need to do is do exactly the same thing on other reading videos that I've done on my channel. Okay, so Aries, what have we got going on for you this month? I'm going to split the month up into three parts, beginning, middle, and end. The timing of that can vary, and so it just depends on how fast you're moving forward on your path in different areas of your life, Aries. So, at the beginning of the month, what have we got going on for you? We've got Be Firmer and Who Am I? So, I'm hearing that you've got changes in your story going on at the moment, and so your life path story, who you are, who you've been being. It's like a new chapter of your life. So the old you is changing. Maybe labels that you put on yourself are changing. You could be moving from like a healing phase into a new phase of success. You could be healing. You could be moving from a logical phase of your life into a healing phase of your life. Um, Big changes coming for you, Aries, and be firmer in that because who you are is actually changing, or like who you are has changed, and now your external life needs to reflect that change. And so be firm in who you are now. You don't need to pretend that you're still the person that you used to be, even if people around you expect you to be that old person, especially family around Christmas, right? They always expect you to be the same person you were years ago, and you're not. Aries, beginning of the month, you've also got romance, strength, and courage. This is like, again, stand firm in who you are, especially in relationships. It's like you don't need to back down. If you want something within your relationship, if you want something within your life, and your partner doesn't want that for you, they want you to go along with what they want to do. Stand firm, be strong in what you want. It should be win-win. Like both of you should be able to get what you want, not just one person get what they want. Otherwise, that's not a relationship, that's a dictatorship, right? And so be firm in what you want in romance. Now, for those of you that are single, again, when you're firm in who you are and what you want out of a relationship and what you want out of life, then you're going to attract people that want that same thing, or you're going to attract people that don't want that same thing. And when you get to know them, it's like, okay, no, you're not, on the third date or whatever, it's like, I don't think this is going to work out because we want different things from life. I'll be okay about that. Don't back down. Don't change who you are just to be in a relationship. Important advice for you, Aries. Don't change who you are just to be in a relationship, especially at the start of this month. Aries, what else have you got going on at the start of this month? Your strength and courage. So you don't need to be strong for everything. This is what I'm hearing. It's like relax that. You know that person who is calm in a crisis, the one that sorts everyone out, the one that just like turns into mum and sorts everything out for everyone. You don't need to be that person all the time. And I know some of you are Aries. I've got friends that are like that. I've got Aries friends that are like that. And you can relax. You can let someone take over. You can let someone be the organizer sometimes. You can let someone else take over. You don't need to take that responsibility all the time, Aries. Relax. Like use your strength to be firm in who you are and what you want in life. Don't use that strength to take care of everyone else and sort everyone else's life out because that's exhausting. Your strength and your courage is for you and your life path. Don't forget, Aries, it's for you. Your gifts, they're for you, for your life. What have you got going on in the middle of the month, Aries? Because this is important, what I just said at the start of the month there, because now you're being told to refocus on what fulfills you. You. And so that's why you've had to let go of looking after everyone else and doing letting yourself go, letting your wishes go within relationships and things like that, and getting really firm in who you are. Because now you're being asked to refocus yourself on your fulfillment. What will fulfill you in your life, Aries? Because as I said, your life is for you, right? Your energy, your life is for you to really enjoy, for you to create the life that you really want, a life of fulfillment for you. And so refocus on that and what will fulfill you. Don't think so much about other people because they can fulfill themselves, right? They know what's right for themselves. You don't need to decide that for them. And once you've decided what's right for you, then if it's right for someone else, if there's a win-win situation with someone else, say in a romantic relationship, then they're going to come into your life. And if it's not, they're going to leave your life, and there'll be someone that is coming in. Because in the middle of the month, you've got time alone. So it could be that some of you are breaking up from a relationship that isn't aligned with you anymore. And I guess we could see that coming with the cards, right? For some of you, that is. And so be okay with this time alone, because you are really getting clear on who you are and being that now. And so those of you that are just breaking up from a relationship, it's okay. It's okay to be alone now and really get clear on who you are and what it is that you want from your life, because you've got something really good coming in the relationship front. And for those of you that were alone anyway, you're preemptive. You've preempted this. It's the same advice, you know. It's like focus on your fulfillment. It's not a time to focus on manifesting new relationships, and it's just get really clear on who you are, what you want from your life, so that you can move forward with your work. Really, I guess that's what's coming up for you next, Aries. But let's have a look. In the middle of the month, you've also got I am good enough and it's going well. And so your path, your life story, it is moving forward. It might be a little bit too slowly for you, for your liking. But really, you're only waiting on yourself, Aries. You're waiting on yourself to feel good enough for the things that you really want in life. And so it's up to you to feel like you're good enough to have everything that you want right now, because it's all going to happen for you once you do. So what about the end of the month, Aries? Change. An emotional time for you. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot of you have got like endings going on in your relationship, Aries. And you've got to let yourself feel that so that you can process those emotions, you can express those emotions, you can let it out, you know. When we let go of relationships, we go through a grieving. We go through grief. No matter whether we're the one that ended it or not, we'll go through this grief, and you've got to feel it, because if you push it down, you keep that story within you and you don't manage to move on properly from it. You can't manifest another relationship from that place, or if you do, then you manifest another relationship with someone that's going through that too, that hasn't healed from their grief, that's equally as messed up as you, and you get together with a wound mate. And nobody wants a wound mate. We want our soulmates, right? And if we can't get our soulmates, then we either just want fun, or we want to be by ourselves. And so you've got to feel it to let go of that old story, the relationship story, especially, Aries. So let yourself feel it. It's okay for it to be an emotional time. You don't have to be all sorted and looking after everyone else all the time. Wake up, you've got no worries, Aries. You weren't responsible for everyone else and everyone else's feelings in the first place. You don't need to take responsibility for everyone else. This is what you're learning, Aries, is to look after yourself in your own life and get moving toward the life that you really want, instead of pretending you know what's best for everyone else. Because it's when you leave everyone else alone that they'll actually do the same for themselves too. We're all lazy inherently. If someone else will do stuff for us, we'll sit back and we'll let them. And so you don't need to be that person. You don't need to let everyone else be lazy. You don't need to stop everyone from moving forward on their own life path. It's like enabling that, you know. Don't be an enabler. Don't enable them to not wake up to themselves. So wake up, Aries. You got no worries. You don't need to worry about everyone else. Just worry about yourself. Or better still, don't worry about yourself. Just go with the flow. Use your positivity for yourself. Use those gifts for yourself. And sure, it might not be as rewarding in the first place as doing it for everyone else and getting that immediate gratification when they say thank you for sorting whatever it is that you're sorting out for them. But it's better in the long term for you. Aries, also at the end of the month, you've got criticism and transformation. And so I don't know if you knew this, Aries, but the reason that you've been looking after everyone else is because you fear criticism. You think it's actually your role to do that, and you don't want to be criticized for not taking on that role. Did you know that? Anyway, so you're transforming out of that at the moment, because it's a negative cycle that you're in, because it's not actually true. You are much more than that. And you're not here for everyone else. You're not like the eternal slave or servant here to look after everyone else. You're here for your life just as everyone else is here for their lives. And so let go of that internal criticism that you've got going on, of where your worth is. It's not in taking responsibility for everyone. It's for using the gifts that you've got for your life And when you get firm on that, the transformation will be into this beautiful butterfly that manages to touch everyone's lives. You'll be able to fly around once you've got this, and you will be able to help a lot of people without taking responsibility for them. You'll be able to help a lot more people, and so that will fulfill your heart. That yearning that you have in your heart will be fulfilled in a much bigger way once you get that balance within yourself. But it requires you to look after yourself first, Aries. Very good advice for you. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Remember, leave a comment on this video of how that resonated with you with a yellow heart emoji in there to enter into that draw. I'm drawing that out on the last day of this month. Good luck with winning that. If you'd like to book in for a reading with me, then you can book in there. I get those out within 24 hours. They're 3 pages long and you can upgrade when you order. Check out your other videos, Aries, and comment on those in exactly the same way to get more entries into that draw. Have a fantastic month, and I will see you next month. In fact, I'll see you next year. Bye.